Welcome, graduates, staff, families, and friends. It gives me great joy to preside over this ceremony today, recognizing the long and tedious journey our graduates have experienced in getting to this very moment. When I think of what you've learned over the years in public education, I hope the biggest takeaway is your skill to navigate change in your life. You certainly have experienced this over the years at A3, moving from various buildings around campus, a 7-period day, working on massive projects and constantly refining them, not to mention the global pandemic. You may ask why I believe learning to adapt to change is so important, because code switching is so critical to our success in life. It helps you manage frustrations, better prepare you to shrug your shoulders when faced with negativity, and throw back your head and laugh at the irony when faced with hardships. The neuroscience is clear. Having an understanding of how your brain works during change can help you manage and develop strategies to maximize your brain's capacity. Brain science shows this vital organ is constantly working to form new connections and restructuring our perceptions and physiology throughout our lifetime. Imagine if you haven't learned this skill. Every bump would be more acute. Every bump would lead to more frustration. Think about this last year and a half, moving from an in-person model to distance learning to hybrid. Many of the luxuries you took for granted with personal relationships, freedoms in the school environment shriveled under the auspices of the global pandemic. I hope you'll look back at this time as a positive learning experience. And maybe there are moments where things were uncomfortable, unsettling, and downright challenging. But the moments of joy, the relationships, the skills you have mastered will all help you into your journey of adulthood. Change will never go away. It's going to be part of your daily life. You have mastered this skill and will continue to serve you well. I'm so proud of your attitude, patience, and kindness as you navigated hardships. You have demonstrated the ability to be successful in your life moving forward. Thank you for being a big part of our life. Thank you.
Class of 2021, I am honored to be able to speak with you today, and I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to take this opportunity and teach you one more time. When I look back on the last year and a half of your high school experience, beyond it seeming just a bit surreal, I see it as an experience that has the potential to shape your future. How, you ask? Let's consider this line from the Grateful Dead song Scarlet Begonias. Once in a while, you get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right. We'll start with the light. In this line, the light symbolizes a chance to gain insight or knowledge. And according to the line, you can get shown the light in the strangest of places. Ladies and gentle people, your last year and a half has been spent virtual learning during a global pandemic. I'm not sure how much stranger we're going to get. But for me, the key to insight is found in the last part of the line. If you look at it right. Every experience contains the possibility for insight and learning, but gaining that insight is solely dependent on if you look at it right. It's all about your frame of reference. It's how you look at it. It's how you choose to look at it and how you choose to respond. Throughout your life, you'll find that you often have only one thing you can control, and that's your response to any given situation or experience. Life is always going to present you with challenges, and much of your life's journey is just about responding to those challenges. What I have witnessed in the last year and a half of working with you gives me great hope. It would have been very easy to default to a state of resignation and focus solely on how unfair having to school virtually was, to give into the darkness of our pandemic winter. However, what I saw happen was a class who responded to unprecedented times with perseverance and resilience. Individually, we did our best, pulling together as a community and offering each other support. I hope you can see what I see in you, that your being here today is a testament to the strength of your character, a strength that is admirable. During the past 4 years at A3, you've been taught and have practiced a useful process for dealing with life's challenges, a way to look at them right. Of course, I'm talking about Ed Crow. Now I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Ed Crow is life. Life is all about exploring, designing, creating, refining, and owning. So all of those projects you used Ed Crow for really were just opportunities for you to acquaint yourself with a process that you'll find yourself using to navigate the challenges that life will bring. Moving forward, I hope each of you will strive to own your life with the tenacity and creative spirit that has led you to this moment. And whatever your future holds, however you choose to shape that future, I hope you'll never stop looking for the light. Class of 2021, congratulations on achieving this milestone. And as my last words to you, let me steal another line from the Grateful Dead. What a long, strange trip it's been. Peace.
Hello, graduating class of 2021. We made it! To start us off, I'd like to say that I'm extremely proud of you and that you should also be extremely proud of yourselves. This year we had to navigate a global pandemic, natural disasters, major political events, and our personal lives. Getting to this point may have seemed impossible, but we made it. The resilience and creativity I have seen this year and throughout the past couple years has been inspiring. You rose up to meet the challenges that you faced, and even if you lost the battle, you definitely won the war. Persevering seems to be what we do. Throughout our plastics confluence, we had to redo and retry ideas to make sure our final projects had the visual impact we wanted them to. Through the presidential debates, we communicated with each other, working through varying political backgrounds to create final performance pieces. We supported each other through our Rube Goldberg machines, and even if they didn't work, we learned about persevering and trying again and again. Our class doesn't give up, even through major events. We still strive to do better, to make art, to keep moving forward, and I admire that. You truly are a group of kind, creative, and intelligent people who have no issue adapting to change. Taking on the impossible and working for social change is a big part of our identities. Climate change activists, advocates for people of color, women's rights, LGBTQ, people with disabilities, etc. I know that because of these passions and goals, we are the youth that are going to change the world. Our individuality and differences are what make A3 so unique. We are a kaleidoscope of personalities and little things that make up a larger whole. When I first arrived at A3, you accepted me into your midst and helped me become a better person. For that, I am thankful. In the future, I hope that the lessons we have learned about here, those of kindness, perseverance, and acceptance, will follow us into adulthood and help guide our paths to a better future. We can't forget the up and downs our academic careers have taken, or how our teachers may have helped us save them. We are a group of kind, fun, and empathetic people, which is part of what made our school such a great place to be. We worked together to achieve our goals and to explore new ideas. We made dioramas, menus, food, complex machines, art, music, etc., and it was all such a unique and great high school experience. My hope is that all of you are leaving high school with a sense of pride. No matter where you are, your situation, GPA, whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you put in the effort to graduate, and you did. Maybe you didn't take care of yourself and your mental health, maybe you did. Maybe, regardless of that, you learned something these past 4 years. You showed up, you participated, and most of all, you made it here. You are an important and integral part of our community who work towards academic, personal, and artistic goals. For that, you should be proud. You matter, your accomplishments matter, and it's important that you take a moment to appreciate them. You did good even if you struggled, even if you couldn't ask for help, and even if there were extenuating circumstances that you had to navigate. You did what you could do, and that is something to be proud of. I am so thankful that I was able to work with you these past 2 years, because you inspire me. I can see the goodness in all of you, and that inspires me to do better. As Van Gogh said, great things are done by a series of small things brought together. So thank you for being the series of small things that made A3 such a great place to be.
Danger Wade Adams. Dodo Aldal. Jessica Marie Allegre. Kylie A. Bermudez. Atticus Bernard. Paige Blakely. Emery Brass. Ilana Lalon Brown. Chandani Angel Chand. Willow Chester. Jasmine Clark. Tanaya Marin Cooley. Dylan Dupre. Milo Gross. Sina Louise Hanson Walker. Kayla Madeline Matt Heffernan Moore. AJ High. Cameron Lee Holmberg. Brennan Liam Aaron Huff. Herman Hussey. Morgan Riley Jagels. Esmeralda Gomez Leon. Emma Kotwitz. Caitlin Nicole Lyles. Zyla I. Mars. Sarah Lynn McElrath. Conan McMullen. Cody Maduna. Miles Miller. Ethan D. Moyers. Damian Nesbitt. Blossom Rafaela Noble. Tashi Leah Park. Jessica Perez Flores. Cassidy M. Pearsall. Ashley Reinhardt. Connor R. Roberts. Dakota Thompson. Carson Scott Uffins. Keller H. Wells. Adam Quigley. Alight Zavuya. Vel Kincaid Dishner. Aki Garrison. Hazy Hobson. Mara E. Marvin. Micah Alexander Skinner Gear. Nico Tarnoff. Miles Gregory Titus. Jordan Yadley.
Students of the class of 2021, as principal of A3, I certify these seniors have met all the requirements set forth by the Springfield School District and the state of Oregon. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2021 to be graduates of A3. You may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
So
So coming to high school was a pretty strange experience for me, but I had a couple of teachers who actually really helped me through a lot. For example, I had Scott. He used to stay after school with me for weeks at a time so I could write speeches and go out and do them, and he'd support me when I went. And I also had Nissy helping me write my college papers, and I had Jason helping me with my pre-calc, which is honestly super amazing. I probably wouldn't have passed without him. And I just kind of wanted to thank all of my teachers at A3 because I think that they really gave me an opportunity to do good. So, yeah.
Hey, this is Dodo. I'm surprised anybody allowed an extinct bird onto the premises in the first place, but now I'm graduating, and thank you. To my fellow seniors, I mean, I feel just as bad as you guys do about not walking on together, but I hope you guys had as much of a blast at A3 as I did. And to my teachers, I'm really gonna miss you. I don't think I've ever had any better connections within my past school year. So it's been fantastic working with all of you. And I will keep you in my mind when I become a fascinating animation director or what have you. Have a good day.
Little big smile, big way. My message to the next coming class of A3, just get your stuff done. Get it done like really quick. The sooner you get it done, the less you'll have to worry about it. So just do your work, even if you don't like it, okay? Do that.
I would like to thank all of the people who graduated with me. It's been a very strange year, and yeah. I'd like to thank Erin for being the best dance teacher I've ever had, and for helping me become me, and supporting me even though I didn't support myself. I would like to thank Ariana for being a lovely teacher to me.
Thank you to all the A3 staff, and I'm proud of what A3 is. I think it's a really impressive school, and I love the environment.
I love you guys. A3 has been such an amazing opportunity for me. I got to go to Spain because of A3. I got to pursue art and such amazing things. And I'll always have A3 in my heart. And thank you. I love meeting all of you guys. And I'm going to miss it.
So congratulations to my whole class. You guys did a wonderful job. Shout out to Carson, Morgan, Miles, and Chandni, guys. We made it. Woo!
Hi.
I just want to thank everyone at A3 and all of my fellow classmates and teachers just for helping support me through this entire process. And special thanks to Jason, Ariana, and Jared. They've really been there for me and helped me a lot with all of my classes. Thank you.
First of all, congratulations everybody, but huge shout out to Andy and to Amy for everything that she did to make this school awesome again.
Just me. Everyone, if you don't know my name, you never get to know it. I'm awesome, you're awesome, proud of everyone. Special thanks to Jenny and Andy and everyone else, but mostly them. We did it!
Congratulations, everybody! Nissy rocks.
It's been a really long 3 years here, but I'm really thankful to all my teachers, especially Andy, Nissy, and Scott. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. And it's been a really great day. And congratulations to all of the graduating class of 2021.
Hey everyone, congratulations! You finally made it, all 4 years of high school. I just want to say thank you to everybody who is in my Confluence groups for helping me get through all of those difficult projects that we did together, and all of my friends, and especially Ariana, who made sure that every single performance that we did was beautifully costumed. So thank you to everybody that I interacted with and met throughout this 4-year experience. So, bye guys. Hopefully we see each other later.
Guys, we did it. All 4 really crazy and unique years, and we're here. Congrats.
Well, I'd like to say thank you to my writing group teacher, Cody. He's been very great at helping me get through the past couple years, been very supportive of me. And if anyone who has Cody, you're very lucky to have him as your writing group teacher. I have to say, Missy, has been a very good art teacher. Same with, dang it, I can't remember their name right now. I feel so bad. I should know it. I take their classes. Well, you know who you are. You're the other art teacher. Very great, very talented. Everyone's been so helpful with the whole A3 journey. There's so many other teachers, but I don't have a lot of time, so just wanted to say thank you to everyone for helping me with graduating and getting my grades up for the past couple years.
I'd like to thank Jared, my teacher. He was originally, I believe he was like my writing group teacher for like the first year, and it kind of fell off after that, but he was always there. He was always there when like he really wasn't supposed to, and he helped us out, and he was always there for us and all of the media arts people, and yeah, all of my writing group. So yeah.
Congratulations everyone for the class of 2021. I can't believe we all made it. So we definitely have had a crazy year and a half. It's definitely really weird to think that our school year is now over, but definitely proud of everyone. We've all worked really hard to get to this place, but yeah, congratulations. Woo!